Okay, welcome back. Alright, so we just learned about the Scions of the Seven Dawn, and they'd like us to come to them. We do have the ability to take and go to the airship and the casino. So let's see about trying to do that at least. Ethernet, and then I believe it's airship landing chamber rule will get us there. And of course, we're going to take the freeway. And poof. Don't want to do a lot of things over at the Golden Saucer right now. But if we can unlock it, let's at least do that. Here's everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly. Before the next bell, shall I reserve you a seat? I at least want to go over here, unlock it, so we could teleport in. Um, and then let's see about teleporting back to Gardania, talk with our master to get the last piece of training, and we'll go from there. completed that quest. We made it to the Golden Saucer. Yay! Alright, let's find us a Ethernet port so that we'll be able to teleport in and out as we wish. And we'll go from there. Alright, so welcome honored guest to the Manderville Golden Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please me more than to give you a full tour of our establishment, that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Manderville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Golden Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no effort in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. Welcome, traveler, to the Golden Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the mini cactpot, acquire and redeem Manderville Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. Where in the world are Manderville Saucer points? I hear you cry. A most astute question, and one which I shall only be too happy to answer. But first, if I may direct your gaze to your left. Beyond those majestic gates, you will find Chocobo Square, home of the Chocobo Racing Circuit. Hey, what Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune? Truly, it is a sport of sultans. And should you desire a more elaborate contest of strategy, you will surely find it in the Minion Square at the Lord Verminion tables, where would be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, the Mandarin Golden Saucer Points. Put simply, MGP, as we call it for short, is current currency by which dreams are bought and sold. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some MGP of your very own. Pray speak with him and continue your tour. Welcome, welcome, Percher. I would care to test your luck in the mini jackpot ticket. Splendid, sir. Now allow me to explain. Mini Jackpot is a game of chance, available to you thrice every day. Playing is simply itself. Just guess the value of covered numbers to win it big. If Nemia Grace is with you, you'll be rewarded with Manderville Gold Saucer points galore. So, sir, do you feel lucky? So, you're about to experience the wonders of Gold Saucer for the first time. How I envy you. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your gil for MGP, a service which is my great honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attractions we have to offer and all the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, or even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the Gold Saucer. Your tour will continue at Card Square in the southwest. The card trader there will be your guide. I would, of course, be happy to exchange some of your gil for MGP before you venture on. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there's truly no substance for first hand experience, and I heartily recommend trying your hand at many of the amusements for yourself. Triple Triad is taking Erosia by storm. Care to try your hand at enticing new game? And so another challenger is born. Welcome to the world of Triple Triad, where you pit your cards against the opponents in a tense battle of skill, strategy, and a dose of luck. Here in Manderville Golden Saucer, I'm pleased to present all new players with cards they need to get started. To play a match, however, first you'll need to build a deck composed of 5 cards from your registered card list. Oh, and I suggest speaking with the nearby Triple Triad trader should you wish to expand your card collection. You are now a challenge opponents in Triple Triad. New cards can be obtained from a number of sources, including the Triple Triad Trader, victory spoils from winning matches, and prizes from the Triple Triad tournaments. Play against Triple Triad Masters to learn the basic rules of the game before you can begin. However, there are several steps that you must complete. First, you must use the cards in your inventory to register them to your card list. Your card list can be viewed from the Golden Saucer options found under the character in the main menu. Next, access your card decks, also located within the Golden Saucer options, and build a deck by selecting 5 cards from those you have registered. Speak with the Triple Triad Master once your deck is ready, and she will engage in a tutorial match. Well, aren't you a handsome one? Welcome to Card Square, home of the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, manly Moorish card game that's taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it. Behold! Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of 5 cards and play the role of field general, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the game for yourself, you need only ask. Start today, and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face off against a single opponent at any time, or if you crave an even greater test of skill, take part in one of the regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on a battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's the triple triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination, and there's any hurry, of course. If you would like to play a hand or two before you go, you need but say a word. We already attuned to that one. Here's the master one. You look lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? I've been dying for some company. Wink, wink. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square, from gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest in fine dining and freshest of refreshments. There is no end to the wonders housed within these halls. And let's not forget the most wondrous of them all, El Colosso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactar mascot, in the star of some of the most popular events. Suffice it to say, you won't want to miss them. Now, I know what you're thinking. With everything going on in Golden Saucer, how can I even hope to keep up? But you needn't worry, my fellow gatekeepers, and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I've been instructed to direct you to my waiting arms of my colleague Velda at the Cactpot board. She's one of our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-da for now. Oh, it must be upstairs. I don't remember if the Cactpot board is up here or somewhere else. Oh, it must be another one of those that was upstairs and I missed it. Greetings, handsome. I've been waiting for you on the left, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Event Square, the most spacious of all the areas in Golden Saucer. Event Square is a veritable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Doubtless, the sizable stage in the middle of the square has caught your eye. This is the scene of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever at the Jumbo Cactus Pot? All you need to do is a handful of MGP and a heart, head full of dreams. Just choose four numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know just when Namie will smile down upon you. Now, as much as I've enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg on your tour takes you to Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, darling. Even I'm not sure it's supposed to make sense. Are you the first time visitor I was told to expect 8,000 welcomes to the Golden Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to the Round Square? You, how can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure. I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, is a lofty peak not a straight sight to behold? That Mount Coral, the main attraction here in Round Square. One of the most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour at the Golden Saucer. Well, I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself. Pray, do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. You know, somehow when I picture all these people, I picture carnies. Oh, I think I took a wrong turn. Welcome back, honored guests. I trust you've come away from the tour with great appreciation of Golden Saucer has to offer. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, it is my pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Well, knock me down with a chocobo's tail feather. Is this the new customer? I see. Ha! I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. Master Roland, yes, this gentleman here has but the moment completed his introductory tour. Is that so? Well, then, allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I'm Roland, good sir, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment. On behalf of our esteemed proprietor, a great man, if there ever was one. You are an adventurer, yes? Your dress and bearing told me as much. I dare say, then, that on your travels you have seen firsthand the difficulties which yet plague our nation. Witness the struggles of the Almahago, displaced in masses, and those whose homes are consumed in the fires of the calamity. The Sultan is not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor in such a countless multitudes? One man had an answer. Godbert Medeville had a dream of a house of untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodgings to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and proprietor, and plenty of sultanate at large. To many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer is merely a Rosa's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about one's cares for the day. To me, it is one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be built, a miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I have ever known. Something tells me you understand that which I have told you, that you perchance share a similar dream. But I shall keep you no longer. The gold saucer and its wonders await you, friend. Pray enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull be ever kind. It's both honor and privilege to welcome you to the saucer. I don't want to know about all that. What was my gift? Oh well, I've been across the saucer. I didn't get every place unlocked, but that's fine. It's now time for us to return home. We have a master to see. There's no place like home. Steel Lance, up 3, not bad. I can't do that one. I don't care which one I go into. I'm not here for that. We can sell our battle fork. It's not going to get us a lot of money. Sell the goat skin eye patch. Plundered goggles. Well, I can't wear this one. Oh, discipline of magic. I can't do that. Alright, so armor. Won't let me sell. Alright, that looks like all the inventory we can sell there. We can sell those. We can sell those. Ah, Draco, ever a sight for sore eyes. By your return, I take it you are ready for the final trial. Very well, let us. Guildmaster Yawan? You are wounded. What had happened? We were attacked, sir, by a Dusklight Lancer as we trained in the forest. He was impossibly strong, a demon. He kept screaming something about teaching us true courage. Not him. Not fool. Be strong, man. I'm sorry, Draco. The trial must wait. Pray make haste to the central shroud and help your comrades. And Draco, tell Foul, force your hand. Do what you must be done. 12 speed, you on your way. Oh, goody, goody, Foul. Really, Foul, we have to play this game again. When are you going to learn? You are not the Almighty. You shied from being strong and courageous. When I stood, even though I knew I was going to fall. You fell on your butt and you ran like the wind. Courage is knowing when to fight and when to know that the odds are too big. But of course, oh, you can't handle that. So be it. Push my hand, Bo. Let me finally deal with you. have sent you thank the 12. I'd just given up hope that anyone would answer our call. Tell me, did you perhaps notice that gaping hole in the ground on your way here? Hey, 'twould be hard to miss it. One of the many remnants of Dalmon's fury. The scaffolding you see is the solution we worked up with our friends from the Carpenter's Guild. But even the sturdiest wood is at the mercy of the elements. The rains have fallen hard of late, and I fear there still may be some soggy planks left unattended. Please see to them, as well as any pests who have come to feast on the wood. You have the honor of addressing Marquette, a renowned naturalist and esteemed authority of the New Erosion geography. The single most comprehensive collection of knowledge our realm has ever seen or ever will see. You have not heard of Geographic? Why, of course you haven't. It hasn't been published yet, and it never will be if my assistants keep dawdling around instead of doing their jobs. So hop to it. Of course I'm talking to you. Do you see anyone else here? Now with the 70,000th time, 5 toadstool caps and be quick with them. No enemy? Okay. No enemy? Okay. Enemy. Okay, I don't know where he went. I was gonna go thank him. I was gonna be nice. You brought me my toadstool caps? Each moment you delay deprives me the realm of prodigious knowledge. Yes, yes, hand it over. now. But of course, it is, as I theorize, a spore density of these toadstools is exceptionally greater than the samples taken from before the calamity. Clearly, they have evolved into such order to adapt to an increasingly harsh environment. Mwahaha! And with this, another entry in the Neuros and Geographic is complete. Who are you again? You have my thanks, Adventurer Shroud. Hare, I see. I ask you only this, friend. Should you ever have occasion to meet Marquette, speak nothing of this to her. She is a researcher of sorts, unusual creatures being her specialty. Were she to catch wind of the shroud hairs lurking beneath, she would rip up every last plank till we had nowhere to stand upon. The woman treats us as if the wood dwellers were her personal laboratory assistants. I'll stand for this no more. I keep my distance from her and would suggest you do the same. Dexterity, vitality, critical hit. Vitality, intelligence, determination. Vitality, mind, and spell speed. Research Assistant 6, yes, I'm speaking to you. Research Assistant 6. That is the title I've designated to bestow upon you in your 100 contribution to my latest scientific breakthrough. Mind you, now that you are officially my slave or research assistant, there will be no slacking off. I require a live lightning spark. Here's a jar. Now hurry, I haven't all day. She's a pain in the butt. Help, for the love of 12, help me. I owe you my life, friend. Another breath and I would have become worm fodder. A dusk white lancer unleashed the fiends upon us, claiming it would temper our courage. You should have seen the look in his eyes when he said it. Madman. Hmm? Where is he now? I think he headed off towards the north road, maybe in the direction of Falford Flow. I can't say for sure. I was concentrating on the scale kin at the time. If it's reckoning you seek, you are like to be disappointed. Those of us who managed to outrun the worms will already have alerted the whalers. I dare say the Duskwite is being held at spear point as we speak, begging for his worthless life in a puddle of his own pee. Serves the man right, after all. No. And if you think the people are holding him, you got another thing coming. Because no one will hold Paul. I'm going to have to deal with him. The mere fact that you were dare interrupt me means that you must have the live lightning spark I require. Well, hand it over then. Ooh, aren't you a cute little one? Just think of all the fun I can have with you. The next assistant who dares shirk his duties is in for quite a shock. Mwahaha. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, toadstools. If my theories are correct, sending them a shock through the toadstools will trigger a sense of danger, causing them to reproduce with unheard of speed. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. To think of discoveries I can make if I had but a single competent assistant. You, Assistant 7, or was it 4? Oh, whoever you are, be gone from my sight and let me concentrate once more. Research Assistant 873, you're late. I'm conducting an experiment of most importance to determine the source of the distinctive stank of Strooper's breath and require one perfectly extracted Strooper's stomach. The stench is said to be strong enough to knock out a man, so I shall provide you with a bottle of Marcus. Breathe begone. I know not what you've been eating lately, but you may want to take a dose of it yourself. Oh, and do try to not to get killed, will you? Funeral rites for incompetent assistants are eating away at my inordinary share of my research budget these days. I swear to you that woman is a fiend, a monster, a greater danger to this realm than all the beast tribes put together, and then some. Why, I speak of Marquette, of course. No sooner did I return with 300 hornet stingers she requested than she sends me off to conduct a water survey of the Hope Seed Pond. In my condition, I'm like to fall in face first and drown. Oh, friend, I'm too young to die. Please say you'll help me. You must. Welcome, viewer. I'm going to take a second. I'm going to go use the bathroom and try to calm down because right now I'm quite upset. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, but I needed to take and walk outside for a minute. Take a breath, relax, calm down. It's just a video game. I'm not a tank, I'm a DPS. This tends to happen. I can handle most things without a problem. Placing me against things that are just a little bit more, but I can do it. I can do it. always that thing that when you start to get angry or upset to a video game, you can't do what's needed. I don't want to be Research Assistant 712 or 43. I just want to go home. Praise the gods you're back. Were you able to complete the survey? 1, 2, 3 samples of Hope Seed Pond. Wonderful. I cannot thank you enough, though I cannot help but ponder what other back-breaking tasks might be in my future. Pluck the wisdom teeth of Goob Boo. Procure a leaf from a tree in its head. The gods only know. Grandfather, grandmother, can you hear me up there? Your dear grandson shall be joining you all too soon. Strength, vitality, tenacity. Strength, vitality, skill, speed. System, whatever number was I haven't all week, you best have the stroper stomach I requested, or I do believe I shall use your own innards as a substitute. Yes, yes, hand it over, will you? And the dissection reveals exactly as I surmised. The proliferation of poison toadstools in the years since the calamity, the strupper's diet has undergone a dramatic change. The reaction of the toadstools with the strupper stomach acids results in noxious gases emitted from the mouth of the foul beast. And with the groundbreaking discovery, I believe I owe my prodigious mind a well-deserved respite. You, on the other hand, Research Assistant 6, have earned nothing of the sort. Get out there and hone your skills that you might actually make yourself half useful next time I call upon you. Dexterity, vitality, critical hit. Yes. Alright, track down folks in the North Road. Hell, Adventure, if you would not be averse to a courier duty, I have a report that must be returned to Florian Spire with all haste. Mind you, this information is highly classified. I trust you to deliver it directly into the hands of Serpent Lieutenant. Vote for it without sneaking a peek for yourself. A cozy bed, warm meals, fine spirits, I tell you, friend, ever since I came here, it's like I've dined and gone to Nafikia's Blossom. Go home to Alda? To that ramshackle hovel where nothing awaits but my gill-pinching wife and her endless whining? Never! Perhaps you can help me. My wife's hired some poor sop to bring me home, but I reckon this will give him a change of heart. How do you fancy full gird float, traveler? Fine tea, warm beds, good ale, and good company at the bobbing cork. Small wonder that it's many a wayfarer's favorite stop on the road to Carathas. Speaking of Bob and Cork, I was sharing a drink and a tale with a traveler just a few bells ago. Apparently, the poor fellow imbued a bit too heavily, and when he came to, the key to his room was nowhere to be found. What with all the rumors of late, both my friend and the innkeeper are worried sick. If you could happen to stumble across the key, would you be kind enough to return it to the cork? You'd be saving more than one man a sleepless night. Looks like everything I need is up this way, with the value of one off over here. So let's go do this one. It's quick, it's close. Well, what do you want? The missus paid me good coin to bring her good for nothing husband home. Your gill don't mean nothing to me. The missus paid me what in the bells? A room a me own here at the Cork plus the ale I can drink, fully paid, courtesy of Gog. G- get out of my way. I'm going to give the man a piece of my mind. Huh. I didn't see that. Must mean it's up there somewhere. Okay, so now I get to figure out how to get up there. Well, not that way. Ah, follow my old friend. Long last we come toe to toe. What kept you? Helping your comrades, you say? Fool, you waste your pity on false friends. It's only a matter of time before they betray you, just like those wretches who saw me imprisoned and exiled. I was once an upright citizen of Gardania and a man in a Lancers Guild, yet life was not easy. You want for a coin to obtain the barest necessities. I conspired with my closest comrades to steal the guild's coffers. The theft soon left came to light, and though there were no suspects, it was clear that the deed had been perpetrated by someone within the ranks. An air of suspicion hung heavy over the guild from that day forth, until at last, unable to bear the guilt, I convinced my accomplices to join me in confessing, only for them to bite their craven tongues after I stepped forward and admitted my part in the crime. So it was that I alone took the blame. Of course it was the Dusk White, everyone said. Was there ever any doubt? It all made perfect sense. Despite my heartfelt pleas, my so called friends denied any involvement. Instead, they called me vulgar names that I do not care to repeat. Can you imagine the shock and anguish I felt at their betrayal? Would that I had had the strength to force the truth out of the traitors. Would that I had the courage to escape my dungeon cell, even if it meant taking some hapless guard's life. Driven by vengeance and no small amount of self loathing, I resolved to forge my courage anew. I strode into the lairs of ravenous fiends. While drenched in blood, I put their hapless offspring to the spear, that I might face the unbridled fury of their kin. For my efforts, I have acquired the ultimate courage, a courage forward amidst danger and tempered by rage. I fear nothing. I'm the greatest lancer that has ever lived. Okay. Took down foul. Impossible. My courage is unattainable. leave you alone. Oh. Ah. Got the high ground. Search for the missing key. Says it's up. Oh, I see it. Careful. As a good wood whaler, it is my sworn duty to protect my nation from the Ixo. Yet, as Gardenian, it pains me to see the trees around me wither and die while we're fighting battles. Shroud hares have grown destructive of late, gnawing away at the trees and ripping shrubs from the ground. Yet we cannot very well tell the birdmen to stay their spears while we hunt oversized slugs, can we? And so I turn to you, adventurer. Pour this week old ale over the scarred trees and the culprit should be along in short order. Would you bring the wood, much sucker, if you would put them down? These parts around the particular ferocious beast you do well to keep wide berth of enter, lest I be left to clean your carcass off the forest floor. Report from Godwin, you say? Very well, let us see. Traveling merchant waylaid by Quidrin bandits, adventurers hand bitten off by a pharaoh's this, etc., etc. The usual banalities. What's this? Sightings of a masked man. No casualties yet reported, but due vigilance should be exercised. Troubling news indeed. These parts are perilous enough without some masked marauder stirring up trouble. Thank you, friend. Rest assured that the adder will be on the lookout for this interloper. Strength, vitality, skill speed, vitality, mind, piety, strength, vitality, tenacity. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, let the free be gone. Here we go. Thank you, Adventure. I can battle the Ixo with a clear conscience now, knowing that those like you are friends to the forest. Florentel, whose name this spire bears, was one of the greatest heroes at the time of Gardenia's founding. His marital exploits were exceeded only by his love for the forest, and his love for Lugina, the namesake of our sister spire. Do such tales of your not set your heart aflutter. Dexterity, vitality, critical hit. As you've proven yourself a capable ally, I would entrust to you one more task, ambitious than slaying of hares. Mayhap you have encountered curious constructs a living stone in these parts. They emerge from the sundered landscape in the wake of calamity, and their numbers have only burgeoned thenceforth. For each one we slay, another rises to the surface and takes its place. My comrades and I are at wit's end, and it's clear that we must take this battle to the source. There's a researcher by the name of Yaman Epoch who frequents the bobbing cork and Volgard float. I suspect she might be able to shed some light on the matter. Take this healing vessel and capture a living soul stone of one of the golems, mind you. You'll have to be weak and brute first, deliver the soul stone to Yemen, and she can see if she can the golem's origin. I was trying to let you guys be, but you want to play. So let's dance the dance. The dance only the dead do know. think so. But might be able to get up this way. Pray hope friend I have run clean out of lantern fluid and I'm afraid I won't make it past sundown. I've not tried it myself, but I heard you can fashion makeshift lanterns by sewing those flying balloons inside these lamps. Of course, before they goes in, if you know what I mean. Were you able to fashion some lamps for me, friend? You're a godsend. Thanks to you, I'll be digging long past sundown tonight. Them's golden hills. Hi ho, hi ho. Mayhap you can help me again, friend. I've got my eyes on a new vein of ore, but these legs of mine ain't quite long enough to get me there. Might be so kind to set these ladders up for me. I do it myself, but these parts have been dangerous of late. I'll say down. 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 Ooh, you've done me well again. What with all these nasty critters lurking about, I never could have done the job myself. I know not what manner or lies wait, but mark ye words, one day I'll strike it rich and leave the place behind for good. Oh. Alright, so now a Puma's column. Right there. Okay. Would seem your efforts were a success. My wife's associate just stopped by a moment ago. Seems he wanted to express his gratitude in person, downed a pint, and dashed right off to his room, where he's sleeping quite soundly. If his rather conspicuous snore is any guide, the comfort of life on the road. Dexterity, critical hit, vitality. Vitality, determination, intelligence. In truth, friend, I would like nothing more than to return home to Alda, where my loving wife awaits. That is, were it not for a small complicating matter. My wares, you see, were stolen from me by the positively frightful band of current thieves encamped in the south. Why were I to return home empty-handed? My wife's wrath would make the calamity look like a minor bushfire. Now I fear I have no choice but to prolong my stay. Bloody souse. That's why I always say, if you can't hold your liquor, stick to tea. I'm sorry, do you have something for me? Why, I've been searching everywhere for that key. You're a godsend, friend. You must forgive me. There's rumors alike of a suspicious masked man in these parts, and they've got both me and my customers on edge. Any road, thanks to you, the ale-swollen fool can sleep soundly in his bed tonight. You do well to find safe lodging as well, friend. Discipline of War level 28 does not do anything for me. That takes me down. That's for all classes, but might as well hold on to it for that. You see that painting over there? Well, of course you can't. It's covered in 4 nights worth of dust. Thanks for my do nothing employees. I dust them off right off myself. But I reckon the sluggards would better learn their lesson if they saw a customer like yourself doing the deed. What do you say? A few switches of this chocobo duster should do the trick, and I'll make it worth your while. You mean epic? Why, that's me. At least that's who I think I am. Or did you need something from me? Gummus columns? I fear I'm not familiar with them. Pumice columns, on the other hand, Iranian has told me all about them. Let us see what you brought me now. Oh, I can just feel the pulsing with energy. You've certainly found a live one, haven't you? I must begin my analysis straight away. Now, where did I put my glasses? And if I remember correctly, the second painting is upstairs. Thanks, friend. If only my employees shared the love of fine art that you and I do, huh? The painting upstairs, especially. Don't ask me why, but the lonesome figure standing there gazing off into the distance, I'm not usually the sentimental type, but it stirs something inside me. Is he wistfully remembering adventures long past, or stealing his nerve for a battle to come? Sadly, what with the artist's identity and mystery, we might never know. Just look at what time, whatever is keeping her. My apologies, friend. You've caught me in a fretful humor. A young girl has reserved a room with me tonight, yet she's nowhere to be found. There are ill rumors about these parts of late. Try as I might, I cannot but fear the worst. Might you be so kind as check and see if she's well? Do 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 do. Off we go on two more adventures before we report back to Yahweh and our master give us the final thing. Beautiful sights in these parts, yes, it's a shame the dangers are too great to enjoy them. Thank you, friend. Why, I thought I was done for. One moment I was standing here enjoying the serenity while my chocobo enjoyed a much deserved nap, and next it sent shivers down my spine just to recall it. Any road, please thank the innkeeper for his concern and tell him I'll be on my way as soon as Bird awakes. Whoa, I don't want to play with the bear. He's too big for me. Okay, let's turn these in and hopefully we are done over here for a little while. We can go back to our master. Let him know what we have found out, what we have done, why Fowl is as foul as he was, and we can be good to go. Go, go. Oh, woe is me. The merchant without his wares is not worth a lump of upo dung. How can I ever show my face to my dearest wife again? My wares? Why, wherever did you find them? The Croatian camp? Exactly as I told you. Prospectus. Why, I don't think I'd actually, that is to say, I'm in your debt once again, friend. Thanks to you, I can at long last return to Ulda, where my loving wife awaits. And then again, there are those nasty rumors going around of late. A masked man, was it? Indeed, the roads may not yet be safe, though it pains me to say so. I fear I have no recourse but to sojourn here for a while longer. The girl said, "Thank you, friend. Those are the best tidings I've received all day, and here I'd feared the worst. Why, if she ended up in the clutches of that masked, I mustn't think such ill thoughts now. If you'll excuse me, I'd best get back to work. Something tells me the girl will be needing a warm bed and a hot meal more than ever." Strength, vitality, tenacity. Strength, vitality, skill speed. My command, I dare say, you're more reliable than the rest of the hired help put together. For better or worse, this means I've got another job for you. I've got 3 basket lunches here that need delivering to Finder's Bluff after the last adventurer scarfed down 3 boxes on his own and ran off without paying his tab. I need someone I can trust. Oh my gosh, dude. You have so much troubles and can't get work done because you can't seem to be reliable enough to be dealing with some things. So send me an adventurer who might not have things I need to do. But of course, money is my game, and that's what I'm here for, so. Oh, let me guess. The people are up above. Digging for gold day and night sure makes an appetite. It's time for supper yet. Want to master Harley's specialty basket lunches? Well, now mind if I do. Bloody hog open adventure, stealing the food, honest working men. Army eyes to believe. Thank you, friend. It's good to know some adventures still can be trusted. Will my tummy not stop rumbling? Tell me, I command you, cease your rumbling. From Helen, you say? My tummy and I are much obliged. Let's quick travel. Hopefully, it's the last thing this guy has. Alien's famous basket lunches hit the spot, huh? I thought as much. The prospectors at Finders Bluff aren't just digging for personal fortune, you know? Each ounce of gold helps this region thrive and prosper. I'm happy to return the favor. You've gone above and beyond for me, and for this you have my thanks. Next time you fancy an ale, a tale, or just a respite from the road, know there's always a place for you here at the Bobbing Cork. Oh my god, you're not wanting more. Woohoo! Come on, kitty kitty. And that's the way up to see my master. So fall is no more. His was a tragic tale, and one that might have been so different. Had fate not dealt him such a cruel hand, he could well have commanded a place of honor within these halls. But it avails us not to dwell upon what might have been. It is enough that you are still with us, Draco. Lest you wonder about your final trial, there will be none. I have seen all I need to see. You have proven beyond a shadow of doubt that yours is a genuine courage. In recognition of this, I shall pass to you the secrets of the Lance Charge, one of the most potent abilities in our arsenal. You are a Lancer in your own right now. There is not more I can teach you. From here onwards, it's up to you to seek out the challenges as will make you grow. Like attracts like, and the strong are drawn to strength. Just as once knew for certainty that I was destined to face the Lord of the Bramble Patch, so too will you find or be found by an adversary of equal worth. None can say what fate will bring, but armed with courage there is not you need fear. Keep close to your heart the lessons you have learned here and go forth to blaze a new trail with spear in hand. The jacket's nice. The helm's nice. The arms are okay. The legs are a 9. Jacket's a 6. The helmet's a... Strength, dexterity, vitality. Hit rate. Let's go with this one. Alright, so we have done all the Lancer duties. There is nothing more. I don't want to sit inside. So our next place to go is to Vesper. And we have to get to Ul'dah to do it. So let's head to Ul'dah. We'll sit outside. We'll sit inside or outside by the western gate. And then we'll call that a night. It's been an honor and a privilege to take and stream for you. I hope you've enjoyed, viewer. Even though you didn't talk a lot, I would like to get at least 3 people coming in and talking. But if I can't, I can't. That's the way it is, I guess. But if you've enjoyed the stream, please follow. Maybe tell a friend or 2. Keep an eye out. I might do a pop-up this week, or it will just wait until Saturday. But either way, I will be back. Now, before we go sit, let's see what this guy has to sell. nothing I can use. And I do believe there's a place out here I can sit. Because I think we did it before. Alright, so we'll end it there. Next time, we will go from here into this town. We'll get up to Horizon, we'll attune ourselves, and then from Horizon, we'll get ourselves over to the Waking Sands in Vesper Bay. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and I hope you have a good night.